I can't watch myself back, be it this, be it acting, be it my YouTube stuff. Like when I edit my YouTube stuff, I'm like, man, look at that bald idiot. Why do I have to put up with this? Simon the Board A-Hole here, thank you for joining me as always, and it's one of these kind of weird videos today. Week or so ago, we sat down and we all reacted to my first ever wrestling match, which actually, as somebody pointed out, wasn't technically a wrestling match because it was a Raw Rumble, Battle Royal, whatever you want to call it. And this same person, this is great, I love stuff like this. People think I don't, I truly, truly do. Has obviously been watching a lot of Defiant stuff. Defiant was What Culture Wrestling, What Culture Pro Wrestling, then it became Defiant. And that's where I had my early matches back in 2018-19. And he must have gone on to the Defiant Access hub, whatever you want to call it, and started watching. Well, I'm sure he watched a lot of stuff. But he got in touch with me and said, I watched your first proper match, which is what we're going to watch today, and it was crap. I can't, honestly, stuff like that genuinely cracks me up because it's twofold. One, it's just funny that somebody has the balls to do that because you'd never do it to somebody's face. And two, I like the fact that somebody cares. I mean it, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Someone who gave a damn to go out of their way and say, Simon, I watched what you did and I thought it was poor. That's better than no one giving a shib. So, yeah, it's meant the world to me. So I thought I'd watch it. I've never watched this, ever. It is from July 2018. So it's like 4 years ago. And before we do get into anything, I want to say this. I don't know whether it's good. I don't know whether it's bad. But if it is bad, it's 100% all to do with me. This is genuinely my first ever one-on-one singles match. The Forgotten Singles Wrestling match. And I was going against Nathan Cruz, who is just a top-tier professional wrestler. And he couldn't have been any nicer. And he couldn't have been any better. And he couldn't have done more for me at that time if he tried. And I don't know whether he knows that he did that himself. He's just an all-round good dude. So anyway, it's from the Ringmaster Tournament, Defiant Wrestling. I'm a little worried about watching it because, again, I've got literally no recollection. And I know I will do stuff that will make me facepalm, but isn't it fun that we can enjoy that together? I think so. Let's go. So, it happened in Newcastle. I think at the O2. I can't remember where it was now. Here's my entrance. Good setup, Defiant. Like, it looks cool. And here I come. Oh, man. This was straight away. I hate it. One, what a tan that is. Didn't get it quite right in the face there, Simon. But this is where I used to get so nervous before matches. And it's only sort of occurred to me maybe a year after this, maybe even 2 years. I can't remember because the pandemic screws my timings up. But this honestly came at a time where I used to get so nervous, I forgot that an entrance is part of the whole thing. Like, as soon as you walk through the curtain, really before you walk through the curtain, you've got to be in character. You've got to be showing out, showing off, whichever term you want to use. And yeah, with this, I wasn't really doing it because I get so nervous. I would come out and I'd be so focused on what am I doing in the match? What am I doing in the match? What am I doing in the match? Like, even there, trust me, my brain is going, what? How do we? Just like a thousand things all at once. And it was only after somebody said it to me once. They said, Simon, you can have much more fun with this. And it was like, boom, I like going off. Also, in My Baby Grow Again, you gotta love it. The worst professional wrestling singlet ever made. Honestly, yeah, I didn't know what's going to happen. Obviously, Nathan Cruz is on the left. I'm on the right, in case you needed help with that. I'm slapping my head. I used to overdo the Y thing way too much because, again, it was like a nervous habit. It was like a tick. It's like, well, I can always rely on that because, again, I'm totally aware of this. The Defiant audience watch What Culture. So they were lovely to me. Of course they were. And that's one of the reasons I was able to. Nobody should be debuting in Defiant, but I used the opportunity that was granted to me. And I think that's what you should always do. You never say no, you say yes, and then you figure it out. But I did lean on that stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say I lent on it too much, but I used it to my advantage, given that I was a green, didn't know what I was doing wrestler. Right, so we've locked up. Again, look, bless Nathan Cruz. He didn't have to do that. Putting me over already as the strong guy. Look at that. I'm a good baby face. And again, right back to the head. Also, not even like, like a hard one. Just like I've got some kind of wound that I need to check. See, this is crazy to me because I don't. Oh my gosh, so that was bad. See, there we go. Didn't know what was going on. But honestly, it makes you cringe inside. But that's inexperience right there, and it's why they put you in there with an inexperienced guy because. What a damn hero he is. Because, Nathan's not going to freak out about stuff like that. He's done it 1,000 times with people that are brand new. Also, I think we talked about this in the last one. There's a 20-foot ring. And it's one thing when you're doing a battle royal in a 20-foot ring. When all of a sudden you do a singles match, you're just running like, it's like, when's it ever going to end? Also, should have said this at the start of the video, but I'm an idiot. This Saturday, which is the 16th of July, I'm finally back. Hand is good to go. Going to have to strap it a bit, but that's fine. So if you're in London, Coliseum Wrestling, there's still a few tickets. You can find them if you look on my @Simon316 on Twitter and Instagram, or you can find them too. Come on down. And if you do come on down based on this video, let me know. Say the word squaboodle. And if you say the word squaboodle, I'll make sure you have some kind of a prize. I didn't see what he did there. I mean, I'm sure it was some kind of heel tactics. And this is the other thing that I used to do. I used to just die in the cell. Like, I get that he's just got my head and he's rammed it into the turnbuckle, but I'm not giving him anything, right? I'm moving away from him. Like, he needs stuff to work with. I'm just like a stiff oaf. I can see why this guy said this. I look nervous, and again, the reason I like it though is I can see what Nathan Cruz is doing. And if I was resting myself here, which I know sounds dumb, it would be 1,000 times better. There you go, do a leapfrog. Yeah, nice, that'll do. Give him a hip toss or something. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bam. That's all right. But yeah, get on him, Simon. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some speed. That's right. Give it back to him. He did it to you. Do it again. And then just punch him in the face with some of the weirdest forearms you'll ever see. Oh, man. To be fair, though, I watched another match of mine from around the same time because, again, I kind of, once I hadn't seen this one, but once somebody, put me in touch with this, I started clicking and clicking. And I don't think you ever want to sort of, strike somebody the wrong way. But sometimes I really do weak strikes, and you want to die, like you want to die. But yeah, I need more active selling as opposed to just dying straight away. I think is important. Also, my laces are out on my boots. Somebody told me that too. He goes, "You look much more professional if you tuck your laces in." And he's right. It's little things, and you probably never would have noticed, but I noticed. This is before that I eventually got knee pad covers as well, because I thought. I think he's honestly, man, like this, I'm going to sound a bit silly now, but I don't care. That's what these videos are about. Get a little bit emotional because, again, Nathan really did he went out of his way for me here. He's slowly piecing back together now. I just remember him being an awesome guy, and I remember that I'm always grateful for him, but I don't remember the specifics that we came up with. And, he did not need to give me this much. Like, he didn't. And it does mean a lot because, especially around this time, I don't think it exists anymore. I'm sure somebody will tell me otherwise. There was a lot of, it's the YouTube guy. It's the YouTube guy. Quite like this spot. More goofy stuff in wrestling. So Nathan, once again making himself an idiot. He thinks he snuck away from me, but there I am to greet him. Oh, man, I like that. This is the kind of wrestling that I want to do all the time. Dumb wrestling. But I think it works. I mean, eventually I'm sure what will happen is that he will cut me off and beat the shit out of me, as he'd probably do it now as I'm getting in the ring. There we go. I don't know what I was selling to see. What was I doing there? Chris Jericho kick? Yeah, nice. That was an all right bump off the apron. I say that because sometimes I take ridiculous bumps. So sometimes your body just goes, no, I don't want to do it. You look like you're trying to climb down a ladder. At least that one, I just fell down. I tell you this, man, like there's a lot wrong with it. My end, not Nathan's end. I want to make that very clear, not what the internet is like. But given it was genuinely my first ever singles match, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm hating every second of it because I cannot watch myself back. That's a good angle to get that posting. Yeah, but I can't watch myself back, be it this, be it acting, be it my YouTube stuff. Like when I edit my YouTube stuff, I'm like, man, look at that bald idiot. Why do I have to put up with this every day? Why was I kissing the ring post? All right, Rita, that's the ring post. If you don't want culture stuff, don't worry about it. That's just going to sound weird. But I think I could have done better. You can always do better, but it's not as I thought it was going to be like the little mishap I had at the start. I thought it was going to be constant. I don't know what I'm doing now. This is just bad selling. That's all it is. This is just inappropriate pain. It's a good name for a move. Inappropriate pain. Simon, inappropriate. No. It sounds dodgy. Let's not do that. But again, I think there is. You probably watch this and go, "There's a simplicity to that." But yeah, I mean, I think you need to play to what you've got. And look, in the years after this, I have done matches where it's like, hey, we're going to do 37,000 moves. Do I particularly like those matches? No, I wouldn't say they're my favorites, but I've done them. I think some of them were okay, some haven't been as okay. But at this stage, I think if we had tried to do that, I think it absolutely would have been a cluster. Like, I think it absolutely would have been an abysmal, and probably would have served me far less than just, let Nathan take you around the ring, let him control you, I suppose, for a little bit better word, and just let him do his stuff. I don't remember this. Man, I'm not going to lie, right? I think he must have called that. I chopped him with the back part of my hand by accident again because I was nervous and I just went for it. And that's why I did it again, because how weird is that? I just got the memory. And I realized, oh crap, I'd hit him with my knuckles. One, not a cool thing to do. Also, two, really bad for you. You want to break your hand, give somebody a knuckle chop. There I am getting confused. I saw it. I was looking at you, but I saw it. Oh man, what a little elbow. Is this the suplex thing he does? Yeah, I used to love this. That's a cool move, right? I don't know what happened there to the video. But that is a cool move. Maybe I'll steal that. No, I'm joking. Joking. Nathan says I'm not going to steal it. I'm not going to steal it. But again, like I think my selling is very much repetitive, and you don't want to do that. Otherwise, every move just if every move hurts exactly the same part of you, what story are you trying to tell? You know, what are you trying to get across? And here I am back outside, back on the outside again. But once more, like, I do not remember this in the slightest. But I mean, I know that he punched me in the head and he kicked me in the stomach. But again, I think you need to show a bit more life. And at no point during this have I sort of shown any kind of fight. And I think that's important, especially when, see, I should have done it there. I should be fighting him now. It's probably what he's waiting for. But, you know, the crowd want to, in my opinion, you can disagree with me, the crowd want to believe that you're still in it. And at the moment, I'm doing him a disservice by accident. There it is. I'm doing him a disservice by accident because it's always like, well, if I'm this dead, why doesn't he just beat me? So you got to show some life. Oh, that's me getting confused. I don't know what I think there. Like deer in the headlight stuff. But yeah, so you always want to. It might, again, what do I know, right? Absolutely nothing. It's just how I extrapolate it. But if the crowd who want to root for you have nothing to root for, they'll get bored and they'll sit on their hands. And you know, the reason 9 times out of 10 the bad guy will take over is to sort of build to that big, oh my gosh, he's coming back. Oh my gosh, he's going to do it. Oh, even if you win or lose, it doesn't matter. That's a whole conversation. But at the moment, I literally have been punched about 10 minutes ago, and that was it. I was dead. But again, there's so many thoughts going through your head when you do. And if you're a wrestler, you will know your early matches are, it's almost like everything you've learned so to this point is obviously helpful and you can create a structure with it, but it's nothing like actually wrestling in a ring in front of people. Like, you've got to almost change everything. What happened there? I thought maybe the turnbuckle had come off the way he looked at it. There we go, it's my back. Do I do the second rope shoulder thing? It'll be the first time I've ever done it. If so, there's the boot. Am I going to go up? Am I going to go up? No, I'm not. I'm just going to give him a line. That's all right. This was only a month later, and at least that line was far better than the ones we did in the Battle Royal, which is some of the worst lines ever. Oh, there we go. That's great. I'm going to do a move. No, you're not. Wrong time, buffoon. I love it. I love it. I would much rather... Oof. Oh, man, that's nice of him to give me that spot. That's a good shot, too. That baby grow, though, man. That ruins everything. Oh, Farouk Spinebuster. That's what I call it, Farouk Spinebuster. I just wanted to do a Spinebuster, but I realized everybody was doing Spinebusters. I was like, I'm going to do the Farouk Spinebuster. So I've been doing the Farouk Spinebuster for 4 years. I thought I brought that in post-pandemic. What do I know? Absolutely nothing. And again, here, what I would do now, more fire. More either G'ing up the crowd or get on him quicker. Like, there needs to be something like, oh my gosh, Simon fought back, he hit with the move. Oh, he didn't win. Then all of a sudden, I've slowed it down again. I don't know what I'm going for here. What is this? Falcon Arrow? No. Reversal, maybe, though. Roll up. Surprise roll up. Most devastating move. Oh, that was all right. Oh, he grabbed me again. Oh, it is! O'Connor roll. Imagine he beat me like that. It'd be so unfair. That's not how Nathan Cruz beats me. He beats me with his move. 1, 2, 3. I presume that's what happens. I don't actually know. But see, like, why am I down there? I was on top, and he got me with an O'Connor roll, and I'm down. But again, I think I did have this massive thing where I was like, I've got to sell for everyone. I don't want anyone to think I'm taking the mick. That was all right. Still did the back suplex, too. I've got a little twist in it now. See, I need to be quicker. Boom. Get on him. Give him a move, Simon. What are you waiting for? But again, I'm probably terrified. This has got to be Falcon Arrow. Surely. What else do I... It is, yeah. Love that move. Oh, man. That's why I do it. I think it's all on them. As long as they jump and twist, they make your move look absolutely awesome. So I'm repeating it now. I'm getting into it now. You probably don't care about this stuff. But don't do a weird face, Simon, like you smell a fart. Like you want to go crazy. Yeah, more of that, but fire them up and be like, come on, we're going. Make people believe, oh, Miller's back into it now. He's going to go. But instead, I'm kind of stomping around like I'm Jack Black. But yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, I'd much rather this than never do it. I'd much rather watch this back as an 8-year-old man and be like, I screwed it up, than never trying at all. That's where your regrets come from, never trying at all. And that was me going for the ups and downs. Cruz pushes me in, throws me down. I can't remember what Nathan's finisher is now. It's been way too long, so I don't remember him going up to the top. Am I going to Ric Flair him? It certainly looks that way with my weird... I'm clearly looking at you. Yeah, it was just I just kind of elbowed him in the face. That was weird. Well, I don't remember this. Right, whatever this is, I would have been terrified. Because this would be the first time I ever did anything on the top rope. You don't understand how scary the top rope is until you get there. And you're like, man, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, I'm going to think he must be knocking me off. I don't remember this at all. Honestly, this is like watching somebody else. You better take a good bump, Simon. That was all right. Could have been a bit better. But I thought I was going to screw it up and land on my knees. Look at me trying to position myself. Oh, he does that diamond headbutt. Do not remember that. Interesting. Also, this has gone a lot longer than I thought it was doing. I know I haven't done much, but I thought this was going to be a 5-minute one and done. You could probably argue maybe that it was what I should have done. But I didn't. So what the hell is going to come after that? Also, your knee pad is not on your knee, Simon. Pull up your knee pad. You absolute buffoon. Wearing a shin pad now. This ain't football. So I don't know why here I'm acting like... It's like I've been shot. Like, it's like somebody may shot me. Like, I think... Yeah, sell the chops, but I'm just repeating myself now. We don't need to talk about it again. And that'll do. Weird forearm, though. Oh, that actually looked real. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the way that he slipped out of it. But here I'm clearly struggling for... Oh, maybe not. Oh, man. I didn't see that coming. Oh, man, we're doing a knee storyline. See, this is why I can't... What, so now... Oh, do I tap out? I assume we were telling a knee storyline throughout it. I can't hear the commentary at the moment. Do I tap out to the figure four? Yeah, so I must have had a bad knee. I don't remember. I'm sure it would have come across. Do I tap out or do I turn this? I'm genuinely intrigued. Miller, don't tap out. You can't tap out in only your first ever singles match, Simon. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. I can tell because this match has gone way too long as it is. Yeah, I am. I can tell. Although, to be fair, this was a 2-night event. And on the second night, tied in, I had to have a knee injury to what we were trying to do. So that's probably why you wanted to set it this way. Also, Simon, this is awful. Oh, man, did I pass out and got pinned? Is that really how... He could have easily... I should have tapped out. I disagree with that. I'm going to go on the internet. You shouldn't do that to Nathan Cruz. Also, that's some of the worst passing out I've ever... It's like I fell asleep, which I suppose is what passing out is. I think I should have tapped out to him. I don't think there was any need for me to pass out through the pain. I don't even think it works with a figure four. Again, though, isn't that nice? Trying to protect old Miller. I see people there's some good people out there. Is that it? I presume I'm not going to do anything else. Let's just skip it forward. Apparently, I have died. That's what it looked like there, the way I was laying down. Oh no, I'm going to ruin this, aren't I? Oh no, that's it. And Mark Davis Schmozzie Open just pops up. Boom. There you go. There it is. Excruciating to watch that back. Really is. But I think this kind of stuff is fun. And look, if you come across any other wrestling matches of mine, firstly, check the channel, see if we have reacted to them. And if not, we'll do them. I don't care. They're all out there. You can watch them anyway. Here's the thing. Some of them are all right. Some of them are terrible. Some of my best matches don't exist on the YouTube because nobody was filming them at the time. It's just the way that life works. I think it's cool that we can do this to begin with. And yeah, from Saturday, the wrestling journey starts again. Keep an eye on my Twitter and Instagram too, at Simon316 for future announcements, dates if you want to come down. And if you live in Texas, August 20th, come down to Mission Pro Wrestling. Somehow, I've got an American booking, which is absolutely crazy. I'm very pumped about that one. And I'd love to see you. What was the word again? Like shaboodles? I mean, if you say a weird word at me, I'm going to know what you're talking about. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Hit the bell ding ding so that the video's going live. There will be a video on the screen. Please do give it a click. And again, leave the comment below and say, Simon, you suck. I do know this, so it's all going to be okay. Also, grillermind.com/Simon. If you use the code today, you get 20% off. That's right. Just type Simon across the whole site. It's like their big Amazon sale. Make sure you take advantage of their Ingredient Sets Power 13 cookbook. Already mentioned the social media stuff on Cameo. What else have we got? SimonMiller.BigCartel.com. If you're watching this in the week that it goes live, use the code 50OFF, get 50% off until Sunday the 17th of July. And I think that's everything. Oh no, patreon.com/Simon316 for reaction videos. That's where they go now because YouTube hates them. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.